Have you ever wondered what ancient gods might be doing in a modern city like Hong Kong?
Uh-huh. Or, what if your seemingly ordinary friend was actually on a path to becoming an immortal being?
Right, with a secret, powerful, and maybe slightly terrifying inner self that even they don't fully get.
Exactly.
Today, we're taking a deep dive into Blue Dragon, a narrative that really pulls back the curtain on a world like that. It shows us that sometimes, well, the most surprising truths are hidden right there in plain sight.
Just waiting to be uncovered.
Our mission for this deep dive is to extract the really fascinating nuggets from the source material you shared. We want to understand the surprising, sometimes absurd challenges of being an ancient deity today.
And the complexities, the personal costs of these evolving powers.
Yeah, and the very real stakes when you're battling this kind of extraordinary evil,
Hmm.
the kind that mixes myth with, frankly, modern horror.
It's quite a blend.
So prepare for a ride through hidden identities, developing abilities, and a really high-stakes struggle that redefines family, loyalty, and what it truly means to be human. Or maybe something more.
Something quite a bit more, potentially.
Speaking of hidden truths, let's talk about Emma. For her, the biggest shock was waiting right in her own home.
Oh, yeah, the family visit.
Exactly. Imagine your parents' visit, expecting, a normal family reunion, maybe a quiet dinner,
And instead they walk into...
a veritable menagerie of mythological beings. That's literally what happens. Her father, Brendan, he pretty quickly learns that John, her partner, he's not just John.
No. He's Swan Wu, a powerful turtle deity.
And it just keeps coming. Bai Hu, who they just thought was like the tiger.
Is actually a white tiger spirit.
Right. Gold's a rock elemental, Jade's a dragon. Even her bodyguard, Leo, turns out he's a lion. Can you just picture the confusion?
I mean, the whiplash must have been incredible.
Emma's mother is, understandably, quite thrown. She asks, and this is quote, "We had dinner the other night with a tiger."
You can just hear the disbelief in that, can't you?
Totally. And the irony is, Emma herself admits she doesn't fully grasp her own recent snake-like transformations. She even says, "The whole thing has me really worried."
And her parents noticed something too, right?
Yeah, they comment she's become a bit more cold-blooded. Just a casual remark, but wow, does it hit close to home.
It really does. And what's fascinating here, and the source material really highlights this, is how these ancient, powerful beings just exist in the modern world.
Yeah, how does that even work?
Well, take John, Xuan Wu. He's not just this revered god, he's also called Black Turtle, which apparently in Cantonese street slang is a term for a pimp.
Seriously, a god called a pimp.
Yeah, it's this jarring collision, isn't it, between ancient divinity and modern sort of irreverent slang. It really makes you think about how perception shapes power.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
That's kind of hilarious and sad at the same time.
It is. And John himself, he leans into it almost. He casually refers to himself as a motherless bastard because his origins are unknown. He says, "I have no idea as to my origins or heritage. I just am."
Wow, so much power, but also this very modern sense of displacement.
Precisely. It's that blend of ancient might and this almost tragic contemporary self-awareness, a deep look at identity.
That's a great point. The modern world almost accidentally grounds them, strips away some mystique. Okay, so while her parents are trying to process the mythological zoo in the living room, another truth starts coming out about Emma herself. She's not just caught in the middle of this.
No, she's becoming part of it. The magic is stirring within her.
This is where Emma's story just gets really captivating, I think. She's not just watching, she's actively transforming. John notices it, right? He said there's a serpent in her.
And that she needs advanced training to control whatever it is.
And we start seeing these unique powers emerge. Like, she heals Leo's mouth ulcers with chi.
Which, as John confirms in the story, is something only immortals can do for others, channeling chi externally like that.
That's a huge signifier then. And she's also become mostly vegetarian.
Yeah, Simone points that out. It's apparently a common trait for human immortals, like Kuan Yin, the goddess of mercy.
So her body, her habits, they're all shifting, preparing for something else.
Something beyond the mundane, definitely.
But maybe the most intriguing and honestly terrifying part is her ability to generate black chi.
Ah, yes, the black chi.
It's described as this dark, incredibly potent energy. Potent enough that it terrifies even King Long the dragon. A dragon is scared of her.
Right, when she demonstrates it, his reaction is extreme. John notes, he was ready to kill her. He was terrified of her. That's how potent it felt.
And Emma herself feels it too. She calls the thing inside her a dark and heartless monster after that display. She's grappling with it.
And this black chi, it's more than just a cool superpower, you know? It taps into something deeper. Our fear of untapped, maybe uncontrollable power within ourselves.
Especially power that might push us past our own moral lines.
Exactly. Emma's journey isn't just about getting stronger. It's this deep struggle with a new, darker part of her identity. She hates the snake form, calls it a split personality, even says she needs to see a shrink.
So the question becomes, what is she becoming? The story mentions Shen.
Yeah, Shen, which in this context seems to mean a kind of engineered demon, maybe created from stolen biological samples, possibly linked to the villain's activities? Or is she something completely new?
Something unprecedented.
Could be. Her black chai, the fact that it can apparently implode demons into black holes, that points to something unique, formidable. But it's clearly both a gift and a curse for her.
A blessing and a curse.
Yeah.
That really sums it up. It's this exploration of self-discovery, but through this incredibly high-stakes, fantastical lens.
And it forces her and us to confront the unknown within.
Which raises another point. It's easy to label dark as just bad. But in a world facing the threats they face, could this terrifying power be her best weapon? Maybe even a necessary evil.
That's the central tension, isn't it? And you're right, the timing couldn't be more critical. Because the threat that emerges, it's truly grave.
Enters Simon Wong, a demon prince.
And his operations are chillingly modern.
Yeah, this isn't just old-school demonic mischief. Wong runs biotech labs. He's stealing artifacts from ancient stone circles across Europe.
And then there's the discovery in the kindergartens.
Ugh, yeah. Large refrigerators full of blood and tissue samples. Gold finds them. The implication is clear. He's harvesting from the kids.
The depravity is just staggering. It grounds the fantasy in something truly horrific.
And the personal stakes are just impossibly high at this point. John Xuanwu, he's terminally ill. His essence is fragmented. His serpent half is separated from him. He's weak, vulnerable.
And Leo, his bodyguard?
He's HIV positive. Only John's healing touch keeps him stable. So Leo's life is literally tied to John staying alive and present.
Talk about pressure.
And then there's the bounty. The king of demons, Wong's father, wants John's head. He's offered a huge prize promotion to #1 son.
So every ambitious demon is gunning for John.
Pretty much.
Hmm?
The danger is so big, it's even threatening to spill over into the celestial plane, the realm of the gods. It could destabilize everything.
A crisis on multiple planes of existence.
Yet, even facing all this, Emma shows this incredible defiance. She stands up to Wong, to the king, vows to protect Simone, John's daughter.
Her resolve is hardening even as her nature becomes more complex.
It really is.
And this is where the story, I think, forces us to look at how evil evolves. It's not just ancient magic anymore.
It's blended with modern science.
Right.
Horrifically so.
Right. Wong is using biotech labs, creating demon hybrids, as the text says, for the 122nd son of the king of the demons. He's weaponizing biology.
And using kindergartens, exploiting the most vulnerable. It's a chilling update to ancient evil.
It really underscores why Emma's developing powers, dark as they might seem to her, are so crucial. Her black chai isn't just personal angst anymore.
It's potentially the key to survival for this hidden world that's right on the brink, facing a foe who uses modern tools for ancient atrocities.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The fight has become terrifyingly contemporary.
And it pushes everyone towards these desperate measures. The sacrifices become just profound, often heartbreaking.
Things really escalate from here.
Yeah, John's illness gets much worse. They have to make this urgent flight to Borneo for some kind of treatment. It's a race against time.
But trouble finds them even there, doesn't it?
Oh, absolutely. On the plane, Wong attacks, and Emma is forced into this impossible, really visceral choice.
The kiss.
Yeah, she kisses Simon Wong, and she swallows Leo's blood.
Which sounds just grotesque, but necessary.
Apparently, it's the act that fully unleashes her serpent form. It allows her to heal Leo, save him, and then destroy a powerful demon by biting its head off.
Wow, that's quite a transformation. An act of horrific power, but also driven by love, desperation.
Exactly, but the price is incredibly high. Emma makes this devastating personal sacrifice. She agrees to stay imprisoned with Wong.
To protect Simone.
Yeah, she tells Simone, I promise to stay, to keep you safe. I'm here by my own free will. But the most crushing consequence, she discovers it in confinement.
What happened?
She can no longer touch Simone or John. Her touch now causes them intense pain. She tries to lift Simone and says, the burning was so intense I had to drop her.
Oh, no. So the very act that saved them isolates her from them.
Completely.
It's tragic irony.
And John's fate. It's complex, too.
Deeply complex. He makes some kind of deal involving his head, but he can't truly die. He goes to the underworld, then returns.
But he's not whole.
No. The deeper truth, revealed later, is that his serpent half, his other self, is now separated, swimming alone in the freezing Antarctic waters, half a world away.
Leaving John incomplete, vulnerable, under an ice cap, literally.
Right, which makes his earlier promise to marry Emma just agonizing. Gold explains it to her. He has promised he will find you, he will marry you, and you will go to live on his mountain with him. But he needs her to become whole, and she can't touch him without causing pain.
Exactly. The promise becomes this poignant curse. The irony is just devastating.
It really is. The sheer weight of consequence in this story is immense. Choices, even for gods, have these profound, irreversible impacts. They reshape everything.
And yet, amidst all this tragedy...
There's that little nugget of humor about John's past.
Right. The Jacques Cousteau moment.
Yeah, he recounts being filmed mating as a marine turtle by Cousteau's Calypso back in 1978.
And it's apparently standard piece of footage in marine biology.
It's so unexpected, almost embarrassing. It adds this layer of, well, humanity or maybe just relatable awkwardness to this ancient, powerful being.
It reminds you that even gods can have their vulnerable, slightly public moments.
Exactly. It gives him this touch of mundane reality amidst the cosmic drama. A great touch.
It's a wonderful juxtaposition, isn't it?
Yeah.
Even as their world is falling apart, their natures are changing, there's still room for that kind of silly, relatable experience. We've really covered a lot here. A landscape where myths are personal, powers awaken with both glory and cost. Emma's journey from ordinary to something complex.
Grappling with that dark inner self, fighting for loved ones against these ancient evils and modern disguises.
It leaves you thinking, doesn't it?
It definitely does. And perhaps it leaves us with this provocative thought. When you face these huge choices, when your very nature gets reshaped by things you can't control, is your identity ultimately defined by what you are, your powers, your form, your origins, or is it defined by the promises you keep, the love you hold on to, the sacrifices you're willing to make for the people who matter?
That's a powerful question to end on. What aspects of this deep dive, listening to this, most made you question what really lies beneath the surface of the ordinary?